Hey guys, it's Kevin. It's Sunday. Honestly, I'm not sure what day it is in my diet. I'm gonna sit down and figure that out. Last Wednesday was, I believe, my 5-week weigh-in. So it should have been day 35. 36, 37, 38. So today should be day 39. I think. Something like that. It's been over a month. I think it's been a month, a week, and a couple days. But anyway. We went out bike ride yesterday, me and Barrow. We did a Balm, which is the high-end, hardcore, expert diamond, double diamond kind of trails. He was a little worse for wear. He wrecked right off the bat, and then went down 1 or 2 more times throughout the day. But both had a great time. I am extremely sore. I haven't been out bike riding in a long time, and then I jump right in and go to that. Wasn't a good idea, but man, it was a good time. But yeah, had a really good time yesterday. Went out and did my ride. Came back, just hurt. I mean, drinking water. I mean, I took both my camel bags with me, my big 100 and my small 50, and then had a couple more extra just water bottles that we threw on the bikes just to have them. Barrow had a 60, and I went through the 50 almost, within the first hour or so. He had drained his bag entirely by the time we hit probably about the 9th or 10th trail. We emptied the water bottles into his bag and gave him those, and rode out to the rest area, which is kind of the halfway point out there. And he was pretty much damn near out of water at that point. And I had gone through my camel bag and I'd gone through my small one and probably about halfway through my big one by then myself. So yeah, I was adamant about water. I kept telling him, let's stop and grab, buy some water, take a couple bottles. We tie wrapped a couple of bottles to our bikes just to make sure we had extra water, because ever since the first time I went out there and I ran out of water way in the back and had to go out, had to travel 4 or 5 miles out with no water, and I was drinking off Steve's camel bag, and legs were cramping up real bad. I mean, I was so dehydrated, it was horrible. So we made it in and made it out just fine, but at the rest area, there was some of the Swamp Club members out there having a, they were doing some maintenance, trail maintenance, whatever. They were having a little sit-down lunch out there at the rest area. So we sat down ourselves and were snacking, and as they were getting ready to leave, I asked, I just casually asked them, hey, you wouldn't happen to have a water bottle you can spare, for my boy here. He drained his camel bag right about the time we hit the rest area here. And of course, being as nice as they are, they pulled 2 bottles of water out of the back of their cooler there, because they had a cooler full of water. And he tossed, gave us both a bottle of water, which I'm like, man, I greatly appreciate that, thanks. And we emptied them into our camel bags and had plenty of water to get back out then. So big thanks to those guys. I'm definitely feeling it today. I mean, I am sore. I am truly hurt today because of this bike ride. So yeah, but I feel good though. I feel real good. Heading into work right now, as a matter of fact. That's having some weird issues after the power. Basically, we had to go in. Me and Kevin met at the hospital yesterday morning. We met there at 7. They're putting a new transformer into the second building, and a new power transformer for the Progress Energy. And we went in there, and we shut down all the computers, shut down the switches, shut down the phone switches, powered everything off, so if they screwed up again like they did last time and put too much power feeding into the building, it wouldn't blow anything up. Yeah, notifications were put out that they'd be down, and they were going to be down probably the weekend, because we weren't planning initially on going back in and turning it back online before Monday morning. But apparently somebody tried to come into work, and I was like, well, we were clear that the building was going down and wouldn't be back up. But now we've got some kind of weird one of the blood bank freezers is throwing an alarm and nobody seems to know why. Sorry, rough road again. I can't get into the second phone switch. I can't access it. I can reach it, I can ping it, I can talk to it, and it seems to be online, but I can't log into it. And I don't know why, and that worries me. There is a major alarm, which is fine, because I expected that, because we turned the cabinet off in the outside building. That would throw a major alarm, so... Anyway, I'm heading in to see what's going on there, thinking this power surge might have boned something else up. But first I'm going to go into the outside building, get somebody to let me in, go through it, turn all the, power all the equipment back on. I'm going to get everything back online and running, and then I'm going to go see what's going on in the main hospital. So I'm not too sure what happened, but it seems every time we start screwing around with the power, even if it's just one of the outlying buildings, one that's not attached to the main hospital, stuff goes squiffy. So I'm bouncing in. There's an alarm in one of the blood freezers in the lab. And the operator called the lab early this morning and said, "Hey, you got an alarm," and they just got all pissy with her. I mean, apparently, according to her, they got really snotty with her and told her, "Well, there's no alarm here, whatever," but the alarm's still calling in. So either the freezer is an alarm, or it's got a short causing it to be an alarm. Either way, they need to call the maintenance company for that freezer and get them out there to figure out what happened. Because either way, right now, there's no alarm on that freezer. So if it does break, they have no way to know. So I don't know. I'm going to go find out what it is. I'm going to troubleshoot it. I'm really hoping I walk in and see a freezer and alarm. And then I can get pissy with the lab and tell them, "Well, you didn't check too bloody hard because here's the freezer, it's an alarm." But if it's not an alarm, then I'm going to have to do some troubleshooting and pull some cross connects until I find the one that's actually throwing an alarm. And then let them know which one it is, tag it, so they can let their maintenance company know that there's clearly an issue there. Either way, I was supposed to go the other way and go by Jimmy John's to get an unwich because I'm hungry, and it's almost, it's 10:30ish, 11, I guess. I'm not really sure what time it is, but I'm hungry. But obviously I forgot because I went down this road, and this is nowhere near Jimmy John's, so guess I'll have to go hungry for a little bit more until I figure out what's going on at the hospital. But alright, everybody. Just, bam. Sorry. It's a very attractive lady out there power washing her house. Anyway. But, yep. Just touching in. Diet's been going well. I ate some things that weren't on my diet yesterday. Simply because I knew I was going bike riding. It was just me and the other Kevin, so neither one of us had any plans for the rest of the day. And we made it quite clear that if it was noon before we got to leave, we were still going to go bike ride. Because, I've been in this too long, and I showed him the videos to Balm, and he was all excited about going there. And I was like, alright, well, okay. So, I had actually stopped at McDonald's, got two of the breakfast, the number 11, breakfast burritos, hash brown, and an unsweet iced tea. And I went ahead and, got the hash browns and ate those because I knew I was going to be out there for a long time. And I needed the protein, and I also needed the starch. I needed the starch for a little bit of sugar for energy. Because I knew I was going to be burning through some calories. And we did. Oh man, I have not been that tired in a long time. A long time. But all in all, I feel pretty good, all together today. I'm not too bad. I'm sunburned. Probably can't see it, but my arms are pink. And my butt hurts from the damn bicycle seat. But besides that, it was a good day. Good day, good ride. And, alright. I'm getting close to work now. I'm going to go ahead and check out. And I will talk to you guys later.